Alright, so what we're gonna be reacting to is the game that Mihoyo and Davis poured their heart and soul into. Is under the ZZZ category. I love ZZZ, so let's see what the heck these youngers are talking about. This is a 21-minute video, so make sure you guys grab some popcorn so that way you can sit here and enjoy this video, because it'll probably be 40 minutes long, 40 or 30. And other than that, yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to shit the video. Why can't I talk today? I don't know. But also, yeah, we're so close to 1.2k, or we may have already reached it by the time this video come out. Not really sure. So if we didn't, 3 new subscribers. If we did, 3 new subscribers and 2 likes. Let's go.
ZZZ, or commonly known as ZENLESS, is a song by Radwimps for the movie Kimi no Na wa, which is not what we're
Is that true? Is that really true? I got something in mind.
gonna be talking about today. That would be ZZZ, or ZENLESS Zone 0.
I am gonna be honest. Out of all the videos, I'm not gonna try to pause too much because it's already a long video in itself. Out of all the games that Mihoyo have made, I think, to be honest, I like ZENLESS Zone 0 the best. Like, I like the art style, I like the fighting combat, I like everything about it. Everything about it. Honkai is like a close second. Like, it's like, it's a second. But the main one that I do like the best is ZENLESS.
Mihoyo, or Hoyo first, has been bringing out gachas here and there for the past few years, making sure to bring out their best work. Not this one though. And they have successfully dominated the gacha market for a long time now. So out comes ZZZ, a fresh new game for furries? And when you start to play it, oh boy, does it ooze with passion. I'm not a fan of linear dungeon type games. It's the reason why I never played Honkai Impact and didn't stick around too long in Punishing Grey Raven. But ZZZ, for some reason, just scratches an itch that I never knew I had. It is smooth, it is quick, it's bouncy, and yeah, damn!
Oh, yeah, it's crazy.
But I digress. Because you're here, and I know why you're here, to ask questions. Such as, is it really worth playing? Will I enjoy it? Is it really free to play? Should Lycon Furry Not Safe for Work artwork be regulated? Well, I'm here today to answer all of them. So,
No way they actually make. No way they. No what? It's the gacha community. I won't be surprised. Never mind. I'll take that back.
grab your battery packs, coffee, and anti-corruption stems because I am gonna tell you a story.
Chapter 1 of movies. Pilot. Plot.
Here lies Phaethon, who in the sun god's chariot fared, and though greatly he failed, more greatly he dared.
Our story begins with 2 siblings, Wise and Belle. Watching TV, they soon realize that work may be upon them soon, whatever that means. We cut to a ragtag bunch of folks who are being chased by a group known as the Red Fang Gang. Holding a precious strongbox, they're cornered into a room, and with no other choice, they use a flashbang and alert the police of their location, hoping to be taken in. But in an unexpected twist, they fire on them instead. Our group falls down into a hollow, a place filled with twists, turns, and misdirections, in an area that looks all too familiar. Monsters lurk here. Ethereals, as we call them. We follow Anby, a member of the Gentle House, also known as the Cunning Hares. Lost and alone, while keeping calm, she tries to fight her way around it, and eventually encounters Billy, although she tries to scrutinize him whether or not he's a mimic, much to his dismay. Her love for movies is a tad too intense. The pair make their way through the hollow, eventually encountering the strongbox and the now half-corrupted leader of the Red Fang Gang. Hollows do that to you. Without any ether aptitude or resistance of any kind, turning into a monster is expected.
I remember fighting that. That was so good. That was so good.
Try to fight, but he's more than they could handle. Like any smart person in a peculiar situation like that, they do the one sensible thing they could. Back in the video store, our siblings continue watching the news until a familiar-looking face starts rushing in. Nicole, the leader of the Cunning Hares, is here to make an urgent request to save her crew members and retrieve the strongbox. Though her pleas are met with sarcasm, the siblings reluctantly agree in helping her solve her crisis. A few preparations and a bamboo deployed, we make a dive through the system and see through the bamboo's eyes. Meanwhile, Billy and Anby has run into another loop into the area, seemingly unable to escape. Attackers come in and bang! A smoke envelops the area. A tiny bamboo calls to them. Much to their surprise, a scarf-wearing talking bamboo. A feature all too familiar with them. The legendary proxy, Python, clocks in. ZENLESS Zone Zero's story has an incredibly strong start, but not to get into any spoilers or anything, it starts to fall a bit flat. It has really cool moments, but it doesn't really lock into place because the game's story is ridiculously unserious. Some people might find it charming, and I do too. Funny dialogue is always a go for me.
For this story, I like it. I mean, cause like it reminds me of slice of life action isekai animes. Like it has like a whole bunch of witty stuff, but then it gets serious for a little bit. And then it goes back to the fun, and then it gets serious. Then you gotta do the serious thing, and then it goes to the fun again, and then it goes to the jokes, and then it gets serious again. For like the seriousness builds up over time, but as that's building up over time, it's a lot of jokes and stuff to make it like lighthearted. Like, oh yeah, it's just something that you could just turn your brain off and watch, right? That's how I see the thing. That's why I like it, because I like anime like that.
But then it becomes an issue because there are just some parts where they're clearly trying to go for an action like Serious Stone section. But you know, it just doesn't hit the mark. And it's very unusual. I've seen media like this that work perfectly like a charm though. Gintama, the anime, is a perfect example. An overly goofy and unserious show that makes you laugh for the most stupidest of jokes that can also turn
I have never watched this anime. Just want to let that be known.
Menacingly serious when it wants to be. They execute that dynamic perfectly that it almost feels cinematically hilarious. They leaned very heavily both on the comedy and serious action and achieved perfect balance. Whereas ZZZ played it too safe that it feels like it was too forced. And it ends up planting its body flat, face first into the floor. I know that it's basically just 1.1, but I really want them to at least capture a good vibe at the start, especially considering that this is Mihoyo's 8th fucking game! Like, they should have learned!
8th? They made 8 games? Sheesh, I don't know most of these other ones. Hey, look, it's the one from Hong Kong. What the heck? They really do reuse characters, don't they? Crazy, ain't it?
Right? Right? The voice acting is on par, though. It's real.
I don't know, me personally... Cause like this, I guess this was made before like the other 1 points, right? I feel like they're getting better at storytelling. I mean, it's getting more and more interesting to me. It just has that Mihoyo thing where they talk for 18 hours and they talk about nothing. It's not as bad as Genshin though. It's not as bad as Genshin. I don't think it could be as worse as that. But it's like sometimes there's some things in there where it's like you could just cut this out, to be honest.
Really good. And surprisingly, the English voice acting isn't shit. I know what you're thinking, it's my own opinion, right? But honestly, when it comes to anime or anime-like games, the English voice acting generally feels unnatural, almost cartoonish and goofy, which shouldn't be the tone people go for. It's not the voice actor's fault though, it's usually the director's. Like, let's say for example, Yuri Lowenthal, legendary voice actor, guy I look up to. His voice acting in Spider-Man was really, really great.
Sorry. No, it's all good. You keep that up and you'll be fine. All right, lesson's over. Gotta go.
But his voice acting in Fire Emblem Engage as Marth was...
We did it! Thanks for your help, truly.
Of course. It is good to see you. I was able to answer your call.
What the fuck is this? Definitely not his fault, but I digress. The English voice acting here felt grounded. It felt good, and it genuinely felt like how normal people would actually talk. Like none of those high-pitched weird accent thingies that they usually do. And it's great. Not to mention the cutscenes. It's so bubbly, it's so smooth, it's so expressive.
Yeah, I will give it that. The cutscenes in this game is top notch. Like, you could tell just where most of the money went, because like the cutscenes, then they face animations, they face expressions. Is like, because like if you look at it, right, like if we be honest, I'm sorry I'm pausing it, by the way, like just to talk about the face animations, but I want to get this right. I want to get this out. So if you look at Genshin when they talk, right, or if you look at Wuthering Waves, I'm gonna be honest, they kind of have the same thing there too, to a point. Or like Honkai, sort of, they have the same thing as well, actually. Like if you look at it, if you look at their face expressions when they talk, they sit there and they talk like this, and they just be like, yeah, oh my god, so one, I didn't even notice that happened, but whatever, right? I mean, I'm kind of sad about it, but okay. I'm like, they have the straightest face ever, no face expression ever. Makes sense. Those are well, Genshin is an old game to a point. I don't know what system or engine they're using for ZENLESS, but they need to make more games out of it. Cause god dang, because they have actual facial expressions when they talk in the game, and I love it so much because now you actually see, okay, they're not sitting there with a straight face is staring at the screen or staring at the characters looking at them with a straight face. They actually have a smirk on, or they eyes are actually moving, like they're actually like, what's going on and stuff like that. Like,
and lively that you just gotta hand it to the animators, man. It's fucking unbelievable that this is a free game. The gacha part isn't, but god damn, it's stunning to see this level of quality and attention to detail this day and age. Look at this, look at this, look at the fucking phone. It has something in it. Hawkeye Star Rail didn't have that, what the fuck? The story's overall quality right now in terms of its narrative is still in the mid-section. But it has just started, so it'll pick up pace eventually. But the other aspects of it, like the sound design, the visuals, and voice acting, is just top notch. Thing is, this isn't even the best part about it. The gameplay is, and that's gonna be next in line.
I'm not even gonna try to pause as much because I already said it. Like I said, I love the gameplay.
Don't even think about it.
The gameplay is mostly a battle arena type dungeon-esque hack and slash that isn't really anything new. And for starters, I really don't like those types of games. They're just not that fun to me, and being in a restrictive space just doesn't help with my wanting an interactable environment. Invisible walls and indestructible objects as well as repetitive gameplay has been my main gripes with this. Now, I haven't played Honkai Impact and I've played Punishing Grey Raven in the past, but I quit that game after like 10 to 15 hours of playing it because it got too boring to me too quick, as stated by my reasons earlier. It just wasn't for me. But ZZZ just has that extra charm and allure to it that I honestly got quite addicted very fast. So much so that I took a look at my Discord profile and I was running ZZZ for 10 hours straight. It really wasn't healthy. The combat feels snappy and instantly reactive that it tingles the funny worm inside my brain, paired with really chunky and beefy sound effects that just solidifies and emulates how rough your impact is. I mean, chain attacks and perfect assists, man. It's satisfying to hear it. It really is. Not to mention characters having different kinds of combos and playstyles that really just oozes with passion behind each of them. My problem with this is that although each character has a unique playstyle, there's just not enough combos that, for the most part, you're usually doing the same types of moves over and over again, which kinda sucks for me, not gonna lie. I just wish the ZZZ devs would start implementing more combos and unique interactions for each character, like Nicole, for example. She has like different attack animations for each of her charged up EX skill. Shit's awesome. They also
I didn't even know that. That's kind of heat, bro. I swear, this is where the money went into making the game so good.
Have an elemental system as well, although not as amazing as Genshin's, it's still something, with each attribute having a different effect as shown on the screen right now. It's nothing amazing, but I'm hopeful that we'll get to see more implementations of a much more diverse system in the near future. But the gameplay doesn't really stop at the combat. There are other great avenues to this game as well, such as being an average citizen in New Eridu. You know, drinking coffee, eating noodles, taking photos of cats, petting said cat, Genshin could never, going to the arcade, just normal stuff. It's a nice relaxing pace from the super fast adrenaline pumping combat. Seeing your agents be around the streets and having daily interactions with them is really nice as well. Sells the idea of an ideal downtime where you as the player can have more interactions with the agents that you painstakingly went through hell and back to pull from the gotcha.
Yeah, I understand that many times. Always going to pity. Always going to pity. Every goddamn time. Every whatever. And I always losing the 50-50. Don't know how that works. Lucky I won Bernice because I would have bashed my head into the wall. Anyway, other than that, guys. So yeah, he's right. He's actually pretty right about this. Also, another thing is, I feel like it does make the world way more alive that you just walk around. Like you could like say you can go all the way to the pub sec and then you see Jane Doe just standing outside chilling and you're like, what is she doing? Like, oh, I'm on my lunch break. I'm just chilling right now. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay.
Bamboo TV screens is going to be a common thing as well when you're going on exploration missions. Lots of players have voiced their opinions about it, and most have shown a disdain for this part of the game. Now I have a hot take. Personally, for me, it's a really cool feature, and can be very fun as a platformer type of deal. I'm having fun with it, honestly, so I don't really get why people hate it so much. I mean, there's Bamboo RPG, there's Hollow Zero, there's a bunch of light mechanics and interactions that you can do, and it's so passionately well made. Not to mention the Bamboo Brawl that you can play and get the like and subscribe power up. I can't believe there's a way for me to shill for this. It's just a neat addition to the game, and I really hope they make more of this. The animation on the TVs, the visual designs, the hidden stuff that they put here and there, it's awesome. And yeah, that's why, again, I really don't understand why people...
I didn't even know it was that much in the Bamboo thing itself. Oh my gosh. I need to play more of this. Jeez, I want to do the Bamboo fight thing so people can like and subscribe, but whatever, you know.
Hate these sections of the game. It's too well designed and too well made to pass off, and I genuinely appreciate it being there. I get that it disrupts the pacing of the combat, but I think it brings an almost coherent and concise way to show you that you don't gotta turn your brain off all the time and you have to properly engage with what is being thrown at you. Whether
Oh no, I still turn my brain off when I do this. I'm gonna be honest. I just go and I just click and it just go click, click, click. Okay, go up, down, left, right, click again. Okay, click.
it be a resource management or a simple puzzle, it's a great downtime between the combat sections and helps with providing with more immersion. Well, moving on from that mini rant, ZZZ has the typical Mihoyo standard issued progression types, such as drive discs, aka artifacts, character upgrade materials, and well, shield defense, aka abyss. The character upgrade progression feels slow, simply because there aren't that many materials to go around even if you get to this stage's max level. It's still too little, and shield defense is a thing for more hardcore players. I'm not gonna talk about the drive discs though. You know it's shit, I know it's shit, we all know it's shit, it's just terrible game design. Dailies and weeklies in ZZZ though is surprisingly brief and quick. It doesn't overstay its welcome and is honestly a breath of fresh air. Hollow Zero is also another game mode that is a roguelite, and I'm a sucker for these types of things, so I enjoy it quite a lot. Overall, the gameplay is fun, very addictive, and is just really great. Problem is, it can get boring pretty fast due to how monotonous the grind can be. But it's not a ZZZ problem, it's more of like a live service drawback. Coupled by the fact that this is a gacha game, and fear of missing out is and always has been a toxic staple in the industry. One thing I'm certain so far is that despite its drawbacks, it's still a must try. And if all of the things I listed still isn't enough to make you try the game, the music just might.
The music is good in this game. The music is great. Like I said before, like Nikke will always be the best for music, but other than Nikke, this is like a close second. A ballad. The twins. Right. granddaughters. Monsters. The dance. Oh, yeah. Warning, flashlights playing.
ZZ's music is just, god dang, it's so good that it literally deserves its own separate chapter in this video. It's just banger after banger after banger after banger. The battle music for one is really adrenaline pumping, and it's really memorable too. I mean, for one, Endless Construction Day is just a bop, man.
One day and another day, dig around and the flow shakes. Get deeper, get further. The work for the future is nearly over. Come the time after time, so sweaty and the worry, but the heart is glory. Nobody ever told you what it could be right. Sometimes not a war, but you have to fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like, if I'm gonna be like completely real with y'all, I think this is about one of the only games I actually do keep the sound on while playing. I love hearing the ding. I love hearing them like actually fight, like boom, 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 all that other stuff. I love the music that plays in the background, especially when it's the hype ones. Like I start locking in. I'm gonna be honest.
Not to mention the one battle OST casuals will never be able to hear in this game. But hey, enough of the battle OST.
You know, I have not tried to fight that yet. Main reason, I just don't have. I ain't have the time. To be honest, I may do it this week. I just have enough time to do it this week.
You want to chillax? Well, just having a stroll down 6th Street or Lumina Square would really cheer you up. Not to mention having unique music for traversing through the TV screen. Unique music for each shop, Box Galaxy is my favorite. Arcade game music, and not to mention Elfie's playlists. What the fuck is this attention to detail, man? It's just so wild that I'm just geeking over this so much. And not to mention, currently, during the making of this video, it is Camellia Golden Week. And the OST fucking changes to Camellia Golden Week. What the fuck? By the way, about the gacha. Yeah, I know, gacha bad, it's shit, who cares about the gacha? But damn, they have a good banger though.
That is true. To be honest, I love the gacha song in this game. Literally, I don't do it in videos because obviously I know I won't. Like, that's to be honest, actually I do it in videos. Like, if I do if you watch any of my videos when I'm actually pulling a character, I don't really pull characters anymore because I know that I gotta work my hard to get it right. But when I do that, if you notice, sometimes there are cuts in the video of me when I get the character right. That's because I literally sat there and listened to the whole OST of the summoning song, and then I continued the video afterwards because that song is so good. I love hearing that song so much. I to be honest, I play it on replay. I play it on replay. It took one day I just sat there and I kept listening to it over and over again. I forgot who I got. Was it Jane though? I don't know. It was somebody. I ended up getting a 5-star, and I just sat there and I just listened to it the whole time. And like, it was so good.
Oh wait, what's this?
And I do love that, like, when you don't get anything, they don't have the lyrics, they just have the instrumental. But when you do get something, they have the lyrics. And the lyrics is top tier.
A 10 pull? Oh, an S-rep.
Yeah, the shining go inside. let your inner spark ignite.
逮捕されたいの？じゃあお手手を出して。
Reach out for it and take a flight. Lucky you're not, at least you tried.
You pull for S rank, I pull for the gacha music. We are not the same.
To be honest,
It's insane! What is this, man? Who the fuck decided gambling is gonna have this banger of a track like... The lyrics, too, my god, it's literally great advice on how to enjoy life. Not worrying about things that are out of your control. Well, in this case, not worry about losing to 50-50, but god damn, I'm gonna be vibing while I have my copium. But hey, the music isn't just limited to the game, too. YouTube is a cool platform, and the character demo music as well. Let me tell ya, we eating good. I'll say it and I'll keep saying it again. ZZZ's music is just immaculate, and I'm not even a fan of the genre's music that they have in this game. I'm more of a classical or orchestra type of guy. Oh wait, they also have that here. I can't
I'm over rap type of guy. They have that there.
stop praising how diverse and orgasmic their music is. It's really, really fucking cool. Oh, and it doesn't end there. They even went above and beyond for this. Okay, come here. Listen to me. Listen to me. They partnered with several different talents just for the music, because they know just how important music is to ZZZ's style and its flair. And boy, oh boy, my friends, you gotta trust me with this one. It's fucking goated.
This makes me want to make an AMV so bad.
ZZZ feels grounded. The story may seem goofy and wacky, but there are some parts where it just hits a bit too close to home. And I really like that. Right now, the gameplay is its main selling point. I'm hoping in the near future that it'll be even more better than it is now. They already set the bar so high right now that I'm expecting that they'll crash through that roof and into the unknown. Yeah, but anyways, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. And if you guys want to support more of this content, I have a link to my Patreon and Ko-fi in the description. It'll really help me out a lot so I can keep pumping out these videos. I'm working on a much more larger video right now, so stay tuned for that. I'll give you a hint. It's a feature in ZZZ that I talked about earlier. Well then, until next time, friends. See ya.
To be honest, this is actually pretty good. This is a chipper ride, bro. This is one of Lily guys streams Olympus company for sale. Oh my gosh. But this is actually a really good video. I liked it a lot. I liked it a heck of a lot. Oh, well, I already liked the video. I think I liked it there. Oh yeah, because I liked it to make sure that I can go watch it later, right? But this is a pretty good video. I like this so much. I love ZZZ. I will always love ZZZ. I'm sorry. Like, out of all the Mihoyo games, ZZZ is my most favorite one. Then it's Honkai, then it's Genshin. That's literally how it works. Because ZZ, I don't know, I like everything about it. I like everything about it, especially, oh my gosh, the music is great in that game. Anyway, other than that, I don't want to keep y'all here any longer. It's been 29 minutes, so you might as well just wrap it up right here. Yeah, guys, okay, y'all know I love ZZ. Y'all know I'm a ZZ fanboy since day one. I was saying that the game was going to succeed when people look, oh my gosh, this game is going to fail, it's going to be so trash. I'm like, how about you shut up, huh? How about you shut up? Anyway, I mean, let me not crash out a video. I'll see you guys later. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, if you're new. Don't forget to share the video. Peace out. Peace. Gotcha.